Thank you very much for joining us. Once again, my name is Carlton Scovia Nakamia. We're still looking at women doing cross-border trade at the border of Elegu, that is Uganda, South Sudan border. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much. My name is Billy Sadong.
Which year did you go to South Sudan?
I have been in Sudan for more than 6 years.
That means by the time the war erupted, you were in South Sudan.
I was there.
What happened?
I was in Nimule side. Yes. And for truly, the war has been there, but that one also I cannot say it is the real war. Soldiers always just, soldiers or rebels, they only normally cut the vehicle from the way when the people are traveling from Uganda, taking things to Juba. So they normally attack people just after Jabal Godon. There is a hill there called Jabal Godon. That is where they used to do their attack.
What were you doing in South Sudan?
I've been selling the soap. I had the soap there, and sometimes in the morning I was also helping the children of South Sudanese. I've been frying cassava for them, then I put in my soap, and all the schools, like 4 schools, I was the one feeding them for their breakfast.
You had a canteen?
Yes, I had a canteen, and since those people, they don't have enough food, they were feeding on my hand.
Was it profitable?
For truly, it was really profitable, and I really got money there. Actually, the risk was there, too much even, because for us foreigners, we Ugandans who were staying there, we were at a very high risk, because sometimes they can even come at night and they kill you, they steal you and they go and kill you in a just nearby a Nyama site. When you are sitting outside like this at night, you can just be surprised and you get the shot gun from anywhere you don't know, you cannot see, and you cannot realize who shot the person there. And the remaining people will just decide to run inside and leave the dead body outside. That is the life I've been facing from South Sudan.
What really kept you so motivated to remain in South Sudan, basing on that story you're telling me?
It was the business. For truly, the business there goes very, very well, because there are many customers there. And they really, when they have money, they don't care about the money. They'll just buy things as much as possible. And for them, they don't have the issue of savings. They only need everything for that same day. And if they had money, they just waste the whole money today. Yes, they spend all, then tomorrow again they look for another one. It's just like that. So staying there in business is good, but in your life, it is risky. That is how Sudan are.
At what point did you decide that let me go back to Uganda, despite all the monies I've been making in South Sudan?
Yeah, I decided to come back just because there was harassment. They can abuse us Ugandans, and for them, they don't know how to call us Ugandans. They do call us Ugandese. And they normally harass us that we went there to grab all money from South Sudan to bring in Uganda. And we are now getting rich because of them. So they used to abuse us every day. That's why I decided, I said, no, let me just go back to Uganda side, because one day I might be killed.
When you say you are being abused every day or so many times, what do you mean? What kind of abuse did you face?
The normal abuse that we Ugandans, we are not good people. That even we are the people who went there and took the thieves there. For them, they have that, they count us that we are all thieves.
Did you get any attack?
No.
But you could face it, you could see it happen.
You see, with the Sudanese, when they are abusing you, you have to just keep quiet, you don't answer. And even if they're doing bad things to you, you just do for them good things, quietly. That's when they cannot kill you. And that's why I survived narrowly without getting any problem. And I was there with 2 children, my children, yes.
What kind of provocation did you get?
My dear, those people really, I don't know. I may say that they are while over, they were cast by God, I don't know. Because for truly they don't understand. At first, when you don't know Arabic, that is a very big problem. Because they ever comes to you and just use Arabic. Even if you don't understood, they don't mind. But they want you to use only Arabic. That's the major problem. And like that, they force me until I come to learn Arabic and I can speak properly up to now. And even my children, there was a young one, the youngest one, I came back with him here in the Uganda side when he doesn't know even my language, because for the Sudanese, they don't want to hear us talking our language.
So when you came back to Uganda, which year was that? Which year did you come back to Uganda?
I came last year, May.
What was your starting point?
The time of coming here, I first removed my things, and some I sold from there at the cheaper price. Then I remained with only big deep freezer. That one I managed to come with it. But most of the things just remain in Sudan up to now. Some of the things are there. I cannot bring them whole now. But the fridge, the time I was ferrying it this way, I paid some revenue to let me come with it. And right now it is here with me. But reaching here, I have nothing to do. Since that side I was selling, I have a canteen. Here I don't have the position, and where to start from was very hard. That's why I decided to come in the market.
How much capital did you have to put aside for this market business?
To this market here, I started with from there. From there, for truly, I had money. But right now here, my money just got lost from Uganda side here. From there, I was having much money. Even I managed even to build the house at home with the money I got from Sudan. Right now, the house is there, permanent building. But here in Lego here, this year really COVID-19 affected me a lot. Before COVID-19, I've been exporting, but right now, since the auction in our side, in the whole Uganda is closed, I'm not exporting now. Those days I used to export the goats.
How was your goats business affected? Because I see now you're selling sweet potatoes.
I'm selling sweet potato because now, at the moment, the auction is still closed. It is difficult to get the goats now. And traveling alone is the problem because even the vehicle has not been there.